During the US presidential election, a similar event took place in Romania. One of the candidates with far-right views, who praised, among others, the Romanian dictator Ion Antonescu, who spread terror among his own citizens during World War II as a hero, was strongly supported by Putin. His name was Călin Georgescu. Putin infiltrated the Romanian Electoral Commission and influenced the citizens of Romania, using the Chinese spy tool TikTok to vote for Georgescu. However, this conspiracy was discovered by the Romanian authorities just before the second round of the election, and was invalidated, cancelled, and Georgescu was disqualified as a candidate for the president of Romania. And this is a perfect example of how a real democratic system should work and implement its directives of checks and balances enforcing the rule of law. But here in the US, nobody even knows that the presidential elections in Romania were declared rigged and therefore invalidated by the Romanian Constitutional Court. Everything is starting to make sense now. Trump won the 2024 elections with the similar help of Putin and the support of the multi-billionaire Elon Musk, but nobody is brave enough to say about it publicly and loudly. The US Supreme Court and Congress should be the guardians of the Constitution, the legality of elections, etc. However, money plays a big role in the decision-making mechanism, and therefore corruption wins over the rule of law. The fear of losing power is so widespread in the Republican Party that almost every Republican member of Congress supports the Trump-Musk-Vance trio. In Romania, at least the Constitutional Court was able to catch everything in time and not let the Manchurian candidate become the president of Romania like it did take place in the USA. We have a convicted felon in the White House. Donald Trump has, since the first day of his second term, begun to illegally dismantle democracy at every turn, replacing every head of every key government institution with loyalists, politicizing the Justice Department, eliminating all the watchdogs such as inspectors and other officials who control the anti-corruption task force, dismantling USAID and other departments. And the tariffs? Complete madness. Trump is lying to everyone that by imposing tariffs, America will achieve a revenue of a great magnitude. In reality, Trump's tariffs are another way to rip you off on groceries. 25% tariffs on imported foods like meat, fruit, and milk will cost you 25% more at checkout. Trump says he's sticking it to Canada, but he is actually sticking us with higher grocery bills. Prices are already too high. MAGA makes us pay more to feed our families. And now all we have to do is wait for Trump's crazy authoritarian decision to officially withdraw from NATO and the UN. In this way, whether intentionally or not, he is handing power on a silver platter to Mr. Putin, not only to conquer Ukraine, but also to control the entire world. By weakening the influence that the US has had so far in the rest of the world, Putin will have more power to control those regions from which the US has withdrawn. We are living in very dangerous and difficult times, and now is the time to stop Trump and his cronies and put our engines in reverse, or it will be too late. God help us all.